Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, President Tinubu has called for the establishment of a regional counterterrorism center that will serve as a hub for intelligence sharing, operational coordination, and capacity building in Africa. He stated at the African High-Level Meeting on Counterterrorism on Monday in Abuja that the continent has to fight terrorism holistically by tackling its core causes, which include social injustice, poverty, and inequality. President Tinubu added that in order to successfully combat the threats that terrorism poses to Africa, the continent's leaders must target the evil branches' sources of funding, resupply, and equipment, including terrorism, illegal mining, ransom, and other perfect means of terrorism's ongoing financing. The president is scheduled to leave Abuja Tuesday for the Netherlands to participate in the Nigerian-Dutch Business and Investment Forum, focusing on collaboration and partnerships in sustainable farming practices and port management operations, leveraging the Netherlands' expertise in these areas. At number 2, Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mamman, has directed that candidates below the age of 18 should not be admitted to tertiary institutions. Mamman issued the directive during a monitoring exercise of the 2024 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) in Buhari, Federal Capital Territory. The minister expressed concern over the pressure from parents to get their underage children admitted to universities, stating that the 18-year benchmark is in line with the 6-3-3-4 system of education. He underscored that students need to be mature enough to understand and manage the challenges of university education. At number 3, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has sealed an Abuja-based Chinese supermarket within the China General Chamber of Commerce following allegations of discriminatory practices against Nigerians. The supermarket was shut down after officials interrogated Nigerian workers and discovered that the owner, Cindy Liu Bei, had fled the premises with her family. The closure comes after the supermarket implemented a controversial policy restricting entry solely to Chinese nationals, sparking widespread condemnation. The FCCPC's Director for Surveillance and Investigation, Boladele Adeyinka, stated that the owner must appear before the Commission by Wednesday or the supermarket will remain sealed. Failure to comply with the summons could lead to further regulatory actions. At number 4, the Nigeria Labour Congress says they will push for the inclusion of a clause which would prescribe sanctions for governors and local government administrators who fails to implement the new minimum wage. The National Treasurer of the NLC, Hakeem Ambali, said the refusal of state governors to pay the current minimum wage was a result of lack of punitive measures in the Minimum Wage Act of 2019. Meanwhile, the 37-member tripartite Committee on Minimum Wage appointed by the federal government will hold a meeting this week to debate proposals by stakeholders on the new minimum wage. At number 5, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, Monday, promised to start sending asylum seekers to Rwanda within 10 to 12 weeks as the upper house of parliament finally passed required legislation, delayed for weeks by attempts to alter the plan. Sunak said the government had booked commercial charter planes and trained staff to take migrants to Rwanda. The House of Lords had long refused to back the divisive legislation without additional safeguards, but eventually relented after Sunak said the government would force Parliament to sit as late into Monday night as necessary to get it passed. Stopping the flow of fleeing migrants is a priority for the government, but critics say the plan to deport people to Rwanda rather than handle asylum seekers at home is inhumane. That's it on What's Happening. You can join the conversation on our website at www.rootstv.ng, follow us on social media at Rootstv, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Rootstv Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I am Frances Oti.